Welcome to our weekly volunteer meeting. At this week's meeting, Bante can't be here, so it may be a little bit of a short meeting. Some of the things that we might have spoken about we may have to put off till next weekend, but that's okay. One thing that we were working on in the admin committee meeting before this is we're working on new bylaws, and Jeff has found a sort of a template that the province of Ontario has put out for nonprofits to use, and it's a kind of a good set of bylaws because it includes all the things that they require of us. So basically we adopt what's already being required of us. But we need a quorum of people to review it, make comments on it, anything that they don't understand or have concerns about, and then to approve it. So we need to have a group of people, I think at least 7 people. So we're looking to have a group of people look at it prior to December 13th, and then at our December 13th meeting, 2 weeks from now, to vote on it and accept those as our bylaws, making any changes ahead, of course, that are needed. So for anyone who would be willing to vote on that, we need people to be full members of Sirimangalo International, which is just a little bit different than just being a casual member. There is I don't think there's actually a form. It's just the basic information that we need, such as your name, your physical address. I think that's it, just name and address. Just being a nonprofit, we just have to, hi Jeff, just being a nonprofit, we have to prove who it is that our technical members are. The technical members are just a small fraction of the actual, membership in terms of volunteering and doing things, but it's sort of the on the books membership. So we need to have at least 7 people. So if anyone is willing to do that, and I really hope that this group would be, because we are definitely, some of the more reliable members here. If you can email me your address, and I'll send an email out to everyone, if you're willing to do this, of course. If you would email me back your name and address, if we can add you to the books as a registered member of Sirimangalo International, we would appreciate it. It doesn't require anything other than just the information on who you are, where you're located, and coming to the meeting on December 13th to vote on the bylaws, and hopefully taking a look at the bylaws ahead of time and just bringing up any questions, concerns, or comments that you have. We'll all have comment privilege on the bylaws, so you can just add in anything that you had a question or a concern with. So that's one of the admin committee projects, but it's an important one because currently our bylaws don't provide for providing for monastics. So when we want to do that, which is, of course, is one of the core reasons that we exist, we're not actually operating within our bylaws, which is a little odd. So we do want to get those updated and into place as soon as possible. There were some other admin type things that happened this week. We got our center rules, meditation center rules, and frequently asked questions up on the website. And Anthony already either did or maybe is going to shortly add the application on. Is that up yet, Anthony?
That's up now.
Great.
Maybe there'll be time for a little bit of discussion how to present that better on the website too.
Sure. Yeah, if anyone has a moment to go to sirimangalo.org, and if you hover over Meditation Center, we now have sub categories of the courses, application, center rules, and frequently asked questions. So, not necessarily now, but when you get a chance, if you can take a look at all of that and bring any questions or comments, or as Anthony said, suggestions for a better way to display that. Aruna, you might be giving static. I'm just going to mute you for a moment. Okay, yeah, Aruna, you're giving us a little bit of static there. If you can just mute yourself and then just take it off whenever you want to speak. Okay, thanks.
Is the waiver form gonna be on the website too?
I think,
The waiver is at the end of the application form, and that's online. You can see it right now.
yeah, it's nice. Jeff made it a lot more concise, or it seems more concise. Did you actually take anything out of it, Jeff, or did it just look better in that format?
Sorry, I got taken out. What was the question? What was this about?
Oh, we're talking
I
about
missed part of the conversation.
oh, okay, the meditator application and waiver on the website. Just asking everyone to take a look at it and, um,
Oh, Anthony was doing work on it,
yeah.
and not me.
Yeah, Anthony, on the waiver, was anything actually removed, or did it just look better in the format that it's in?
For the waiver part, I did exactly as it was on the Google Docs form.
Oh,
I changed
okay.
stuff not on the waiver, but in the application area. There was stuff that was moved around and condensed a little bit.
Okay. Somehow the waiver just looked a lot better. It looked easier to read through. So
Yeah.
that's good. Nice job. Thank you.
So I'm just double checking that. Yeah, it's just 4 checkboxes that are exactly the same as the points 1, 2, 3, 4 on the document.
Okay. So that's what we'll use instead of, previous incarnations of this that we'd been talking about. We'll have that online. But that's right. Did we also want to have it printed out and brought to the center by residential meditators, or to have an actual physical signature?
Would be good.
Okay. All right. And then another thing that was kind of ongoing is we're hoping at some point to have access to some sort of free legal advice for someone who might have, expertise in this area of nonprofits and liabilities. If anyone knows of any organization that provides free legal advice to nonprofits, we would like someone to take a look at it and just give their thoughts on it if possible. If not, we'll use it until such opportunity arises. But if anyone knows of any organization or website or anything, that would be something that would be beneficial to have someone take a look at it from a legal standpoint. We tried to make it certainly as simple as possible, but hopefully it's not too simple. So what's going on? Anything from your end, Tina?
Yesterday there should be a meditator camp, right? Aruna, did a meditator came to center yesterday?
Today came,
Today,
yes,
okay.
around 10, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Venice,
So,
right? Venice.
Vanessa. Yeah, so this meditator and the next meditator coming in December 3rd, their meal has been arranged. The frozen food has been arranged. And Bande mentioned there is another person from Toronto told Bande that I'm not sure it's a man or woman. He's coming, but Bande doesn't have his name, and I'm not sure. Maybe you will contact Bande again, so I can arrange the frozen food for this person.
So you're all set for the 2 people, but when the 3rd shows up, you'll need more food. Is that it?
Yeah, and we
Okay.
don't know what's the date for this 3rd person.
For the 3rd person, okay.
I noticed the Vinsa, right? So she
Vanessa.
Vanessa. Vanessa is a vegetarian. So and then Bante asked me to call May. So I called right away, and then she I think the 7 meals actually. May said she prepare all this vegetarian meals for the
Vegetarian meal.
Oh, but anyway, I'll figure out somehow. I deep freeze myself maybe with some meat, some veggies somehow. But there are 3 meals with meat somehow. But we can give to the other meditator probably. So 3 meat meals and then 7 veggie meals we have right now. So
Okay.
May also know about that. And she were talking about the next meditator who is coming December 3rd. yeah, she's knowing that, and then yeah, she's ready to prepare for 14 meals.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
the second meditator, I didn't receive information if it's a he or she.
The December 3rd person?
Like
Yeah, the
Tim,
Timo.
The
Timo,
December
yeah.
3rd. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get the information about if he's a vegetarian or not.
I don't have either two actually. Oh, I should, yeah, I should know from Bante, right? Because in case, because right
Mm,
now I think next Saturday, that's what basically May said. Next Saturday Saturday or Friday she going to prepare maybe at least 7 meals or 14 meals. If she make, we have to inform ahead, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So, oh, sorry. Yeah, we have to know that. Yeah, maybe Tina, you can drop a mail or whatever. I can ask from Bante too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, just ask in Slack.
Oh yeah,
Ask
in Slack.
in
Yeah, I
the
think
Slack.
I saw you put a post about the third meditator, right?
Yeah, third meditator
If,
if
yeah,
Bante
Bante might.
receive.
Yeah, Bante might reply probably tomorrow at least. Yeah.
How about breakfast items? Are there basic breakfast table items?
We have some already because I bought some when Stefan over here. We have some still, and then I had a little bit talk about with breakfast, right? Vinisa. So she said she's good to go with fruits and then bread and sort of kind of stuff. So I just have one apple right now. I'm going to buy some apples, banana, and some fruits for, let's say, for 2 days, and then after that I'm going to buy again, like that.
Okay. And then you submit your receipts to Anthony for all that you buy for this?
I used to get actually, I get a receipt and then put the receipt and get the money back from the petty cash.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
That's the
How
easiest
is petty cash? How's petty cash going, Aruna? Is it getting low? Or?
No, still I think how many? Like I think I just got 3 bills reimbursed, like say 30 or 40 maximum.
Okay.
So that means like we have 260, right?
Yeah. Could you send me copies of, once the month is over, like tomorrow or Tuesday, could you send me copies of those bills? Because I'll have to account for them.
Okay, so you need the copies, right?
Yeah, they're just the copies in the petty, and then you can put them back in, and then Anthony will come at some point in December and fill it up again, get it back to
Should
300
I
or
be keeping
500 if
copies of
necessary.
those bills as well?
Sorry?
So Jeff, should I be keeping copies of those bills also?
Yeah, you should get the. Well, when you go to the monastery, you can just grab those bills, and then we'll put together a report.
Okay.
I just want to make sure they're in the correct month, so I'd like to get them at the end of November so I can put them as part of November expenses.
So is posting them in Slack sufficient for your purposes, Jeff? Posting photos of them in Slack?
Oh yeah,
and then,
that's fine. Yeah,
and then
absolutely.
you'll have the
Arun has
picture
done
of
that
it, and
before,
Anthony
it
will
works.
have the hard copy when he picks it up.
Absolutely, yeah, it works great. Yeah.
Okay, good. And being the end of the month, if anyone else had any expenses that they needed, I guess post them in Slack under accounting, and
Yeah,
then
absolutely.
Jeff and Anthony will know about them.
Yes, please. That's great.
I think there's a one bill I got the cash back from petty cash. That one, I wrote something for the date Anthony came. Which day you remember? This month, right? You came. Yeah. They're like 2 weeks back, right? I think it's still in the same month. Yeah, so I think it's okay. I will send the copies, and then that's fine.
Even if there's something from a prior month that wasn't accounted for, that's okay. You send that along, and it'll be reimbursed. Just put it into October, September, whatever.
Or maybe I might have a bill, for example, one bill actually. The thing is, like, I bought a heater because still I'm thinking to change the heater, so I still keep the bill. I didn't reimburse, like $60 something.
Okay, yeah.
Is it okay? Like, I think I bought that probably beginning, or I think the beginning of this month somehow.
Well, yeah, if you plan on returning it, you don't have to submit it. But if you plan on keeping it, then submit it, and we'll make sure you get the monies. or if you need the monies now, we can give you the monies, and then when you return it, you can give the
No.
monies back, whatever.
Yeah, I'm just keeping still because
Okay.
you know, I'm going to change it. I'm going to go for a different heater or some in case.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
You may
that's
want
fine.
you may want to do that sooner than later. Seasonal merchandise, sometimes they don't take it back after a certain point. I don't know if that's considered seasonal merchandise, but it might be.
Actually, yeah, we check. They said we can keep for 3 months, like basically.
Oh, okay.
More than that too. Somehow they said we are not using. If you are not using, pretty sure I'm going to confirm because right now the heating is good. Like the owner came and then we have a lot of good heating.
Good.
Yeah. So the heating is basically blocked from the filter side or whatever. So then we fix something over here to like all outlet outlets
So the
come.
owner fixed the heating problem?
Yeah, basically what he does, like there was a filter actually that's
Oh, right, the filter was dirty. Yeah?
yeah, and then it's block all the heating over there and it doesn't come out, then we're getting a lot of heat. But the thing is we can't, you know, increase the heating because if we increase a lot and then the upstairs is going to be heat low and then compared to the downstairs. So in that sense, probably still we need to buy another heater with this one, or change this one, or I'll
Yeah.
try to figure out today at least.
So, sorry, Jeff, this reminds me, did you say something about the electric bill being high?
It seemed high to me. It was $300 for about 7 weeks of service, which seems really high. I mean, here in Manitoba it would be maybe $50, but you know we have some of the lowest electricity rates in the world. But it seems like 150 for a month is a lot. I don't know. Is that a lot in Ontario?
I wish I knew. I don't know, what do you think?
What? Sorry. What?
The electric bill seemed high. It was $300 for 7 weeks. It seemed like a lot to me.
So,
100 for how
Almost
many
2 almost 2 months. It was about $150 a month
a
for
month?
electricity.
Oh, so but we don't use the oven. Basically, what consume lot? Probably fridge. Because and then we use only one fridge, right? We don't use the down
Yeah.
diffuser, right? So we use just this fridge is actually older one. I have the reading what they say, like, but it's very old. But so that's the I think most consume. Other than that, what we use is we use the light.
What about the portable heaters?
Actually, we don't use portable heater right now.
Oh.
The one already is in the packing. Like I mean, we use 1 or 2 times.
Okay.
yeah, because the regular heat is natural gas, right?
Yeah, natural gas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then, so the regular heat is natural gas, and the fireplaces are propane, I think. Was that what you said?
Fireplace is also natural gas, is it?
Nobody's
Yeah, I
putting
believe the
propane
fireplace are
anymore.
natural gas. Fonte was saying there was it had a pilot light, and so it's probably the same. It's the natural gas.
Natural gas, okay.
That also feeds the furnace.
Yeah, so the electricity shouldn't be used for heating at all, so it just should
No.
be just
Yeah.
lights and appliances.
So what I
Seemed high to
will
me. I don't know.
I will try to post the electric bills on Slack so everyone can see it.
Yeah. I wonder if there's anything where you can get through the electric company. Sometimes you can ask them to do an energy audit and to make recommendations for how you can save energy.
Oh, okay.
And then meanwhile we can ask someone who is electrician, someone who is professional, and have a look. Why? I mean, I don't have idea about the electricity bill about a regular house. Actually, we just use. I use one light and my laptop over here, and then Bante use computers. That's it.
I wonder
Yeah,
if it's
they're-
Fonte's use of the computers. I mean, that can use up a lot of energy, I imagine, and he has a lot of electronics. So maybe he runs it all night. Maybe we could suggest to him to shut everything down in the evening. Might be of assistance. I don't know what he does with that.
Yeah, Jeff, I don't know exactly what kind of computer, but I think basically he has just one computer and then like a
Okay.
personal computer and then not a lot of servers and so on. Maybe maximum 2 computers, I guess.
Anthony.
I don't know exactly.
Anthony, do you get a paper bill from the electric company, or is it an email?
No, I get notified by email, and then I can log in
Okay.
and see the bill. Jeff has that as
Okay.
well. I gave him the password.
Oh, okay. Have either of you spotted any sort of, you know, they sometimes put these on the bills if you want to have an energy audit, or
I don't see anything. I'm looking at the bill right now. I actually have it in front of me, and they probably do, though. You know, they
maybe it's
probably
some sort of a
provide
service they provide on their website or something.
yeah, a lot of provinces will provide a free service, so maybe that's
Yeah.
something to look at. I noticed in Ontario they have like off-peak, mid-peak, and on-peak usage. So
Yeah.
that might be a big part of it as well. Like in Manitoba, it's just I think it's one use all the time, and it's like crazy cheap. But it
How
just seemed
many
high to me. I could be wrong.
how many units we use? Like I mean, a lot. I mean,
Well, it's a total of what did we use?
Kilowatt hours?
Yeah, kilowatt hours was 1,657 over 54 days. So it's about 30 kilowatt hours a day.
30 kilo. I think it's a lot. Is it? I don't know. I don't have exact idea. What do you think? Is
Yeah.
it a lot, right?
I mean, that seems like kind of a lot to me. That usually the only time our bill at home gets that high is in the summer if we're running air conditioning or something. So it does seem a little high. So the concern would be if there's something not quite right with the meter, or
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know, some
something. Yeah, we
some
might
real
need.
issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. The water was reasonable. Water was only $63 for 2 months.
What's the name of the electrical company there?
Horizon Utilities.
Horizon Utility? Okay. I'll just check their website and see if they, seem to offer any sort of an audit, and if so,
Great,
hopefully
thank you.
that.
Yeah, maybe
Sure.
we'll find that the fridge is going like crazy or something.
Yeah, if they're older appliances, they may be kind of a big draw, and there's settings in them too. For a refrigerator, the summer settings are higher than the winter settings, so
All right.
if you can check on that, Aruna, a lot of times a refrigerator can be turned down in the winter, and you don't have to have the higher settings. So
Yeah. But still, I think because the thing is like the room is get hot, right? The area. So since still we need to.
oh yeah, you need to have it at a certain
Yeah.
number, but like I don't know, on our fridge it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G or
Yeah.
something like that, and in the summer you have to have it turned up higher to combat the
It might be set right
No,
now
you
all
just
the way to maximum, and it's usually like we set our fridge in kind of in the middle.
in the middle, yeah.
So it might be like a number from 1 to 10. So instead of having it at 10, you put it at 6 or something.
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe just stick your head in the fridge and see if you get a chance.
Aruna, were you saying that the kitchen was hot?
No, I mean the area is a little bit getting hot, right? So I think we don't need to
kitchen area, right?
get hot actually, especially because we are not there, right? We just pass in there, right?
So the kitchen area is hot?
Yeah, it's getting hot. I noticed yesterday.
Probably hot because of the fridge. If it's an old fridge, they produce a lot of heat.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I think that's what. Yeah, I can. If you want, I can come back with the value. I remember there was a notice what they rate, like the energy, how much energy they consume. Yeah, I'll be back with just have a look.
That sounds good. Thank you, Aruna.
Yeah, I'll just come
Yeah.
back. I'll just come back.
Is there in the kitchen? Is there a separate thermometer you can turn the heater down?
Zoned.
You're talking about a thermostat for the whole place, right?
No, separate. Like in our house, we have a centralized place you can set a temperature, but in different room you can set different temperature.
Oh no, I don't think we have that.
Yeah,
If it's
zoned.
an older house,
heating.
probably not. That tends to be in newer homes. I doubt it, but that could be. Aruna would probably know.
Hi. It's 108. Sorry, 108 kilowatt per hour
Per year?
per month.
Per month, okay.
108.
108. That's its. Yeah, and it's probably because it's so old. It's probably even
Now
higher
it's
than that now.
now it's probably higher.
Yeah.
You can have someone to check that one. I don't know.
And as Robin said, at the very least they could come and check the meter. The meter might be faulty too.
Yeah, that's That's a possibility. Yeah, if they come out and do an energy audit, they'll check into everything and make some recommendations.
Yeah.
But it does seem high for the winter, you know.
I
Of
was
course,
also
it's
thinking the Bonte had mentioned that the furnace filters, they took them out and they were just completely packed
yes.
with dust. So that, I guess that implies the furnace hasn't been serviced in a while. So I wonder if we should request the owner to service the furnace, because you know, if furnaces aren't serviced at least every couple of years, there's a potential fire hazard, and also it won't run as efficiently as it could. So
That's a good point. Yeah. It seems like they didn't maintain at all.
But
yeah,
wasn't
if they
that
haven't.
a few days ago? I thought the filter was recently cleaned.
Yeah.
Well, the
Fil-
filter
the
was, but you
filter was, yeah.
still have
But
to take care of the furnace, right? Open the furnace, clean it out, determine if there are
Oh,
any
okay.
issues with it.
yeah, that would be a good thing to do for safety as well. I'll suggest that to Bante if he can contact the landlord and see if they'll or see if they can comment on when it was last serviced at the
Hmm.
very least.
Maybe they'd have some insight into the electricity bills as well. They would know how much the bills are. They could tell us if maybe it's always been
Yeah.
like that. They probably
Yeah.
never worry about it because the people who rent the house have to pay the stuff.
Well, now we're in November now, so and Bante moved in July, right? So
September.
oh,
So
September? Oh, okay, so you really only had September, October,
just
Yeah,
and
this
those
would
are
service from September 12th to November 5th.
okay. So we don't have anything prior to compare it to. Okay,
No.
all right.
maybe we can get from owner. Oh, no idea. You can ask from Bante. Then but owner will come with the all bills.
Yeah, the owner would have
Yeah.
at least some of the old bills. I'm sure it wasn't rented out all the time.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep, that makes sense. I'll check with Bante on that. Um, the other thing, Aruna, you said the robe arrived?
yeah. That.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay. So, um, nothing big, as Bante had explained to us. We can't actually do a Katina ceremony, as I was thinking, because that's a monastic ceremony, and we are not able to replicate that. But just to do some nice little thing to present it to him would be nice.
Uh-huh.
Um, even if it just ends up just being you, whatever, to present it to him, it would be nice.
Is there like, I mean, so then nobody's coming basically? I mean,
It would be nice if we did have time to do that. I'm going to kind of ask for your advice on that. What do you think? Because I would think he'd want to be wearing it when he goes down to Florida.
uh-huh.
He's got the trip to Florida planned in a couple of weeks,
Oh yeah.
so didn't want to delay too long on it.
So I mean, we can arrange maybe next weekend or I don't know. Is there somebody in, plan to come here for a?
I'd like to come
Yes.
if possible.
Sorry, Anthony?
If possible, I'd like to come.
Yes,
like, right?
and also
Okay.
Sheehan and Rajanti had wanted to
Yeah.
come as well. So if at least we could get the four of you together, that would be awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Actually,
Really nice.
Also, Saturday, there usually are two meditators can go to center, right?
oh yeah,
So Saturday might be a good day.
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
Actually, the Robin, who Shehan and his wife is going to leave today. I mean, I'm not sure they can come back again because they're going to go to Sri Lanka by next Saturday.
Oh, they're going to Sri Lanka. Oh, wow.
Yeah, next
Okay.
Saturday. Next Saturday. So
Oh,
then
okay.
they said, I basically asked them, they said that they're going to miss probably. Unless
Okay.
today, we cannot do today probably, right?
Yeah, because Anthony needs some time to get down there.
I don't have to come. I just thought it would be nice.
Well,
Okay.
It definitely would be nice.
Yeah, very nice for
Um,
sure. So we
Oh,
are planning 5th Saturday or Sunday.
when's good for you, Anthony?
Any weekend.
Okay,
Okay.
any weekend. So Bante leaving, I think, when I forget.
I think he's leaving about December 21st,
21st. Okay,
something
then we
like that.
21st. How about 12th or like? I'm okay for any days, but I'm thinking then we can inform someone because I know there is a Sri Lankan family with 5 members in the family. Like
Oh, that would be
they
nice.
came 2 times. One time they meditated, and second time they came for with the dana. I mean food.
That would be
But they
nice.
disappear right now. I think probably they are busy. Actually, their husband is working different,
And
different
maybe
days.
you could invite May as well. That would be really nice
Oh
if she
yeah,
was
sure.
a
Yeah,
chance able
me.
to make it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
How
So
does December 12th work for you, Anthony?
Is that a Saturday?
It is,
yeah.
yes.
Okay, yeah, good for me.
Okay, great. So I'll put something together, and I'll send it to the people that I have emails for. But Aruna, if you can contact May and the Sri Lankan family,
Yeah.
that would be great.
Yeah.
And would be nice if we could arrange to have some sort of food, provided by Sirimangalo for that event. Do you
Uh-huh.
think?
Okay.
Do you think that would be a reasonable expense for the organization to provide, some food for that?
So you're asking me?
So,
No.
Um, Jeff and Anthony, would that be all right?
I think it's
Seems-
appropriate.
Seems very appropriate to me. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, good. So Aruna, could you arrange to, once we get a head count for December 12th, could you arrange to have some food brought in, or have some food delivered and pay for it, and then you'll be reimbursed for it?
Yeah. So basically, I can go ahead and pick up basically that Thai Asian restaurant, Saigon, right? Saigon.
Yeah,
Their
whatever.
food, yeah, their food
Yeah,
reasonable.
restaurant food sounds fine. You know, whatever is easy for
Uh-huh.
you, whatever
Yeah.
works.
Yeah. So basically,
From my
lunch.
perspective.
Yeah, a nice lunch that would be served at 11 o'clock so that Bante has plenty of time to eat before the cutoff. So that's another question. What time shall I tell people to arrive on December 12th? What time can you get there, Anthony?
I can get there pretty early. I mean, if I get up early, then I can get the GO train early. I don't know.
You want to say 10?
Probably 10 or so. Yeah.
Okay. So
Let's saying 9:30 would be nice, right? Because people then when they come, like, going to be 10, right?
okay.
Okay. And yeah, even if it's difficult to get there that early, I can always come Friday night.
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, that would be great. Okay, so I'll send an email out to the people that I have information for. I'll also send it out to the larger email group that we don't use all that often, the one that I've sent out some newsletters on, because there are people in that are located in Canada. I don't know how far away they are, but maybe reaching out to someone who happens to be within driving distance.
Yeah, it's a good use of the mailing list.
Yeah. So we'll say Saturday, December 12th, arrive at, well, I'll say for general people, 10 o'clock. We know you guys will hopefully be there a little bit earlier. And then Aruna will take care of getting some food brought in, and that sounds good. What else would you need besides food, Aruna? Can you think of anything? Maybe flowers would be nice.
Flowers, yeah, flowers.
Yeah, flowers and food would be great.
Flowers would probably, yeah. I don't know. There's a kind of chanting something. I don't know. Do we need to play a chanting? Record it?
I asked the lady in Thailand who arranged to have the robe manufactured, and she said she originally had said, be sure to say the special words when you give the robe to Bante. And then when I wrote back and asked what are the special words, and she said, just tell him that you want to give it to him. So it sounds like just really any heartfelt thing about, we wish to present this to you, or whatever is fine. I didn't come up with anything else. And when Bante had answered the question, he said there wasn't really anything. There's different things in different cultures, but since we don't have one specific culture that we're representing here.
And we can keep it simple as well with the ATP, so like lots of people know that one.
I think May might know, because May attend to the Stony Creek temple from long time,
Oh, okay.
but I will talk to her and then
Okay,
get
great.
the.
Yeah, if she does have something, a chant or some particular thing that she thinks would be good, if maybe we can have some printed out for people to use.
Yeah, yeah. If not, then I'll ask her to contact the Estonian and then give us some, whatever documents or something to read out.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I did a rope making research, I saw there's like a full sentence of when you do the offering.
Oh, there
It's
is.
very easy. Like I'm offering this rope to a venerable sir. I'm offering this rope to you and wish you something something or
Oh,
it's
nice.
very easy.
Could you post that on Slack in the
Yeah,
Yeah,
rope channel?
yeah.
yeah.
Rock channel. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Um, Only other thing that I have is that we also need to have an annual meeting. This again goes back to the admin committee. Sirimangalo International has to have an annual meeting, and it would be the same sort of thing. We need people who are registered members of Sirimangalo, so those that have submitted their addresses and so forth. And that is being planned for the end of February. And at that, people are voted in as officers, I guess. The officers currently are Bante as president, Anthony is treasurer, and I am secretary. Although I'm new at secretary and bad at it, Jeff reminds me of everything. Thank you, Jeff. Um, but I guess there's a election or re-election or something like that. So if anyone else is interested in being an officer, please speak up because, definitely willing to have more people become involved. At least for the secretary position. The others, I think, are the president position is locked into someone who is a monastic, and the treasurer is somebody who knows what they're doing with money, as Anthony. But the secretary, if there's anyone who's interested in becoming more involved, that's definitely something that can be shared if there's someone else that's interested. Oh, and one other thing I had was regarding our social media. That's going well. We are all set with Google Business Directory. That went through. We got a review, which was nice. Somebody reviewed the meditation center and gave it 5 stars. I'm not sure if they have any connection with the center, whether they've taken instruction from Bhante in the past, or maybe it was just somebody who wanted to start us out with a nice review. In any case, it was nice. And so if you Google Sirimangalo International Meditation Center, it does come up with the driving directions and everything. It looks nice. We look very official now.
While we are still in this topic,
Yes.
I was wondering if Monday receives name card like Jamie. Jamie
Yeah.
worked on it a while ago. I was wondering if Monday received because he's going to Florida. Probably need them.
Right. I will check with him because that reminds me. I haven't seen our volunteer who had taken care of that in a while, and perhaps she's gotten busy or something. So I'll check with Bante to see if he ever did receive those name cards. And the other thing, she was going to create a Foursquare account, and I haven't heard from her in about a month now, so perhaps she's gotten busy. Anna, you did a great job with the Yelp. Is it possible that you would look into the Foursquare as well? I think it would be all the same information. Yelp and Foursquare seem kind of similar. They're similarly set up. Thank you very much. Thank you. So I don't have anything else. Anyone else?
I'm not clear on who is paying for all the frozen food for the meditators, and does that persons need reimbursement?
No, May is the person offering frozen food and she has been following Venerable Yudadano a long time. So she do that voluntarily.
Oh wow,
That's nice.
beautiful.
That's
Thank
nice.
you.
But if it does get to the point where we're asking too much of her, we may,
Yes,
we
of
may want to
course.
certainly make the offer. If it's like if there's 3 meditators there at a time, that's kind of a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it sure is.
that's what I was trying to emphasize a little bit
Yeah.
last time when I was talking about Robin, not
Yep.
talking about the May service. Like I was thinking, maybe can we do something? Because I don't know, we have to do this. Or till some another who is going to be doing the same thing, then that way we can share, that we don't need to depend on one. I mean, not asking from one.
Well, the quality of frozen food is really improved, like at grocery stores, right? So if it becomes too much for May, or she can't do it for
Yeah,
a
I
period
think
of time, we can
yeah,
certainly
yeah,
do
what I
that.
noticed actually May also a little bit busy too because she's three kids and kids mean like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Robin. It should be conveyed to her that, this isn't, because she's off it doesn't mean she has to do it all the time and cover everything.
yeah.
So if it's too much for her, we can certainly pick that
Yeah,
up.
it's too much, I guess, because her husband also working and so on. So we can maybe buy some food for her, or I don't know.
To
But you
supplement,
said-
yeah. Hi, Bante.
I think
I don't.
You came at a good time. We had a question for you. Did you ever receive the name cards?
No.
Okay. Because our volunteer who had offered to do those, we haven't seen her in about a month, so she might have gotten busy or had some change of plans. So,
Who was it that volunteered?
her name is Jamie.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't seen her at all for about a month. I had sent a message, so perhaps something's come up. Do you know the normal? Does anyone know the normal turnaround time on name cards?
Might be more than a week or two, I would think, eh?
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. I'll try again to send an email. I had sent a message through Slack. I'll send a message through email and see if I can find out where those are. And if they haven't been taken care of, maybe we can jump on that and do that really quick, because those would be good to have when you go to Florida, I would think. No, Bante?
I still have a few name cards.
Okay,
No.
good. Okay, and what we were talking about prior to you arriving, putting together a little gathering on Saturday, December 12th to have Anthony is interested in coming down, and Aruna will be there, of course, and asking a couple of other people to come down on December 12th to offer the rope. Just a simple ceremony with some food and a little gathering.
I don't get the robe until December 12th.
Well,
Okay. Then
I
we
know
can.
that's if we do it sooner, it's a little harder to plan to have people come. So I guess that's a toss-up.
Would it be better for us to drop the ceremony earlier?
I'm sorry, it was a little hard to hear you, Anthony.
I was saying, is it better to forego the ceremony and just offer it today or something?
Well, that works too, and then we could just have a gathering at some point. I mean, it doesn't have to be, right? We could.
Oh, that's an idea.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of static. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, it was a little bit hard to hear there for a moment. So just forego the ceremony and just like give it to you like now, and then you can wear it, and we can still have a gathering at some point.
So up to you. You decide.
Okay, let's see. Okay, there's 7 of us, so we can vote.
Hi, Aurora.
Hi, Aurora. I don't see Aurora, but
Hi. Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, so
Also, do you happen to have a link to the Sirimangalo that you can post?
Oh, you're on Mumble, Bante.
A link that I can try to attach to. I don't have my book on me.
Okay, I think that was actually coming through from Mumble.
Oh. Sorry.
Okay, so we were saying just to take a quick vote. Do you want to just give the robe to Bante now rather than do a ceremony so he can actually use it now?
So you're saying like just give today? I mean,
Yeah,
just offer it
just
today. Sorry,
give it to him today, and then we can still have a ceremony. I mean, it would still be nice to have a get together with all the people that that we had been talking about anyway. It would still be nice to have
Okay,
a
so
get together.
yeah, we have two people here. Oh, actually, we have three new meditator and then two other, Shehan and his wife, right?
Yeah. So why don't you? You
Oh
want
yeah, I will quickly organize a kind of small thing, just
so you
to
can do
offer
that today.
today.
Do you mind, Anthony? You won't be there.
No, I don't want to hold up progress.
Okay. Well, that would be very efficient.
Oh, nice. Um,
It's kind of like when somebody has a birthday today and then they celebrate it on the weekend.
Yeah, exactly. Do you want to go do it now, Aruna?
uh,
Can you gather everyone up?
okay, how about just after we have the study group, right?
Yeah.
So just after that, so then I will, have it's everybody here. Like then I can have a camera too.
Sure.
Can
Yeah, Anna just
participate online, right?
Anna just put the suggestion in. If someone can take a picture of the robe offering, that would be really great for our social
Oh, sure.
media
Yeah,
sites.
we will have the picture too. And then
Yeah.
what I'm asking, you can, I mean, Robin and all of you, and can join through the internet, right? I mean, through the, just see the offering, right? So then that would be.
So what do you mean start a hangout at 3 o'clock?
Yeah.
Sure. Sure, we can do that. I'll send another hangout at 3 o'clock.
Oh yeah, you can hang out, and then we can join to the. Yeah.
Sure. Okay, I'll do that.
Oh, Tina, before that, could you please send that phrase?
Okay. We find a link.
Yeah. You have time, I think, Tina, right? You can find it, right?
Yeah.
So.
Why are we waiting till 3? Everyone's
Oh,
online now.
come on.
Okay, so Tina, find the phrase and type it in,
Okay,
Yeah.
hold
and
on.
just paste it into the chat, and we'll make the people on Mumble wait just a couple minutes. That's okay.
No. If there is a reason to wait, that's okay. But
I don't think there's really a reason to wait. I think that would be nice. We just have to have somebody take a picture.
Yeah, I think we might need for sure because for our, we need pictures, right? So for our.
Just one is fine. It doesn't have to be a big, a big to do. Just one or two pictures is nice. So Aruna, can you go gather up Shihan and Rishanti and Vanessa, or?
Yeah, sure. I will let them know right away.
Okay.
They will prepare, and then I will prepare with that, and then I don't know. Shall I call to me? I don't know.
Yeah, no, it would take too long.
May is
Yeah.
she?
But we'll still plan a gathering because that would be nice
Oh
to,
yeah.
whatever
That's
purpose
12.
we want to assign to it. But it would still be nice to have a gathering as we were talking about, and having people come down and have some food and.
Uh-huh.
food?
Yes, not right now. We were talking about having a gathering, and we should still do that. That would be nice.
Should we
And some
open it up
food.
to master students?
Yeah, definitely. That would be nice. Okay, so Aruna.
Yeah, I
And just
got.
for the record, that gathering is planned for the 12th of December.
Yeah. Does December 12th still sound good to everyone?
That's Hanukkah, isn't it?
Well, Hanukkah changes every year, so
My
let's
father
see.
just said the 12th is when they're doing the Hanukkah celebration I think at my grandmother's. So we just had a
Oh, okay.
conversation about whether I'd be invited or not.
Oh, okay. So you might not be there on the 12th. Okay.
There's a 90% chance I won't be invited. She doesn't
Okay.
wear robes.
Okay. But she might invite you, so it's probably not good to plan to be at the 12th and then get invited and not be able to go. So
Not likely, but possibly.
okay. All right. So there's what you say, Aruna. You got that? Are you able to? I know you're on a phone. Can you see the comments section there?
Yeah, I saw the
Okay.
Tina, right? Tina
Yes.
sent the comment, yeah.
So I'm just connecting us now with the Hangout. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Aurora, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You guys can hear Aurora?
Aurora. Hi, Aurora.
Hey, Aurora.
Hi.
Aurora, do you hear them saying hello?
Hello. Yes.
This is awesome. I'm a bridge. I figured out how to make this work.
Okay, Aruna, can you gather everyone up and go and present the robes?
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
So you guys coming to the internet, right? I mean, all of you.
We're just gonna watch you. You go, and we'll watch.
Go to
Your phone.
Okay.
That's why I'm planning how to have a robot arm. You can manipulate the robot arm in offering. Something. No, really. I'm
Just go get the rope.
yeah. Not now, right? 3, right?
Now.
No.
Now.
Now?
Now.
Come on.
You can do this. Go ahead. You can do it.
Okay. So shall I bring the laptop to the area where we going to open? Oh no, Bante
Well,
have
you'll be on Bante's
yeah, Bante
screen.
have
So
that.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Bring the camera.
Yeah. Now Bante might have the camera. Oh, we need to take the pictures, right?
Yeah.
Bante have a different camera, is it?
Well, just bring your phone to take a picture, or have someone take a picture.
On my phone. Bante, can we have your camera? Like, is it?
There's a camera here, yeah?
Yeah, we can do a screenshot from the video.
Screenshot.
Yeah, we can do a screenshot because this is all recorded.
So then I'm going to quit, and then I would ask other people to come to the.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Actually, it still is in the cardboard packing, right? So I need to take out, and then
That's fine.
Okay,
That's
all of
okay.
us. Yeah.
Go on.
You got this. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to go.
I don't know if you can do it.
I'm going to go.
Go ahead, Aruna.
We can read a sentence all together.
Oh, there you go.
I've patched you guys into the Mumble, so they're listening. Well,
That's awesome.
We want to tell them what's going on. I don't think anyone knows.
Oh, okay. So for those in Mumble, a couple of months ago, right around the time that other monasteries were having their katina, we realized kind of belatedly that we hadn't planned anything for Bante's new monastery in this regard. So we ordered a robe to be manufactured in Thailand, and it arrived a couple of days ago. And we were thinking about having, kind of a ceremony to offer it, but just the logistics of it is tough, trying to get everybody together at one point. So Aruna's just going to offer it now on our behalf. And there are some meditators there, I think 3 meditators along with Aruna. So they should be coming in now. If you're on, if you're online, we're on, here, let me put a link in Mumble. I'll put a link in Mumble if you'd like to watch.
Yeah, Laszlo's watching. He just put a link in Mumble.
Oh, he put the link. Great. Thank you, Laszlo.
So maybe I don't need to have this bridge going.
Well, Laszlo's watching, but not
You
everyone.
can also talk. See, it's a two-way bridge, so if people in Mumble talk, you should be able to hear them now.
Should we paste the sentence to Mumble so they can read them together?
Oh, sure. You got that, Tina?
But it won't sound at the same time due to lag, network lag, right?
No, we can't chant it together. It won't work.
It's gonna come all mixed up.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit of reverb from the Mumble, probably.
Not reverb. You're going to be out of sync because there's a lag between the time you hear everyone else say it and the time you say it.
I
So
see.
you're going to be echoing each other. Not echoing, but you're going to be lagging each other. That's why we can't do the precepts all together. It's not because of the echo, it's because you can't possibly, even with mumble, you can't keep the
Yeah.
latency down. So what you should do is have one person say it piece by piece, and then everyone else repeat the pieces silently, like with their mics muted. Just like we did the precepts, except it'd be like a repeat after me kind of thing. That's how they do it in Thailand. It's always repeat after me.
Oh, that sounds good.
And it's not may we present these robes, we present. Why do they have may? That's wrong. Improper grammar.
Yeah, it's from a website.
Yeah, but they translated it wrong. Imani mayang bante Tijivarani saparivarani Pikusankasa ono jayama. It's not imperative. Ono jayama, we offer.
We offer.
We present works.
This is my son Andrew. He wanted to say hi to everyone.
Venerable sirs.
welcome.
Hi, Andrew.
Yeah. Yep. We're actually going to be presenting Bante with a robe. Just well, Buddhist monks wear a robe, so the students of as students of our teacher, we're presenting our teacher with a new robe. It's a thing that's done once a year. Yeah.
Do we skip the requisite because we don't have other requisite?
I would skip it. There are a couple of cloth requisites that come with the set, so you could include it.
So are you all set, Aruna? You're muted.
We're doing it up here, right? I'm not moving, am I?
Yeah, almost set up.
Set up. You're coming up here.
Yeah, go to where Bante is.
Yeah, there's more space up
Yes,
there.
right now I'm just copying the state
Probably more space down there.
or whatever.
Well, if you like Haruna, we can, one of us can say it here, and you just present it because we can read it here while you present it. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
that'd be nice. Yeah, we can hear from there, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Tina, would you say that?
Okay.
I
Okay,
can
so-
read upstairs, that's fine. Downstairs probably more space.
Okay. So Tina, you're going to say we're going to repeat. Yeah.
Okay, so when we see that you're there, Tina will say it, and then you make the offering.
Yeah. See you in 2 seconds. Yeah.
Okay.
Coming here, or am I going there?
Stay there, Bante. They're coming to you.
Because I've got all this electronic equipment, it doesn't make for a very nice picture. You can move all the electronic equipment.
Nah, you're fine.
You can get a nice view, no? Or that way. This is why I moved all this stuff out here, because so I wouldn't have to. So what if we set it up like this, and then you see it, right? Does that look nice?
No, now it has all the equipment in. Before it didn't have the equipment in it. Now it does.
But now they have room for them to sit.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the other way is better.
Hi, Aruna.
Hi.
Hi, Rishanti. Hi, Sheehan.
Hi, Robin. Sorry, Sarah.
Do I start reading it?
You want to use the demo?
Are you already there?
Maybe you can take pictures. You can take, or they can take the screenshot. But you can take pictures.
The picture's not in focus.
Yeah, the camera's doing that fuzzy thing.
This camera, I think it's. Oh, it's this one.
Oh, now it's better.
Okay. No, I was thinking this, you need to understand itself and then. No, we have a remote. Yeah, that would be easy actually. Yeah. I'll just take it. Plug it in. Right in the top. Light flashing. Yeah. Put it on the top there. It's gonna shoot. Oh. Focus right. No, stand it on that. Let's move it side to that. Okay. Okay, well. Maybe if you're into me here, this is that. All right, let's see that. Well, I just want to see if it's focused. Push on this one. Get a little bit down. Yeah. You push it halfway, it focuses. Yeah, you're going to repeat, right?
Yes. So, yeah, kneel down. So everybody repeat after me. Venerable Sir, we present this robe to you.
Venerable Sir, we present this robe to you.
So, Venerable Sir, please accept these robes from us.
So
Venerable Sir,
Please accept
this
these
fruit
fruits
from
from
us.
us.
for our long-lasting welfare and happiness.
For our long-lasting
Welfare and happiness.
That's all.
I think we should say pray on behalf of our people.
What should I say?
On behalf of our people, those who have passed away.
Could you say it? I cannot hear very clearly.
That's fine. Uh, uh, no. This one is. I said this is. It doesn't make noise. Oh, that's what I was wondering.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, no, just pull the mic over. This one. Pull the whole thing up. Hold.
Oh, only 2 seconds.
No, I'm not going to break it. Okay. Well, thank you, everyone, for this awesome gift that you have given. Most especially thank you, Robin, for coming up with the idea. There are many people involved in this, but the leader, and it has to be said because truly it was leadership. It wasn't like Robin went and asked people whether they thought it was a good idea. This was something Robin came up with herself. So I have to appreciate that it was really her gift. But that to make it happen, and even actually more congratulatory towards Robin, not to single someone out, but as an example for all of us. Not only did she decide to give, she might say, oh no, it wasn't just me, but we'd say it's even a better thing she did to get other people involved. So as we've learned recently, and we were studying, if you give gifts, or if you do good things, not just giving, but if you do good things by yourself, that's something that leads you to heaven. It's something that brings you happiness. Not heaven, but even in the world, it's something that makes. But if you do things on your own and you don't encourage other people to do the same good things as you do, then you'll be alone. You won't have companions and friends and society of good people. See, that makes sense. If on the other hand, suppose you were to encourage other people to do good, but you didn't do it yourself, then you wouldn't be happy, but you'd have lots of friends, lots of good people around. But if you do good deeds and encourage other people, then you're both happy and you have a companion. So these are the worldly benefits. And these are the very real and important benefits, because these are things that, as we've also learned, help in the meditation. Happiness is something that supports our spiritual practice, and good companionship is something that supports our spiritual. And so all of us have now taken part in this goodness. All of the people who have supported and gotten quickly involved. I think it was in a week they had far too much support, and we actually had to send most of the support on to another organization. We had to send it to the monastery instead. There was so much support. So the majority of the support had to go somewhere else because it was just too much, meaning everyone got a little bit. Many people got involved, and quickly, keenly involved, which is another awesome thing to mention, just how much goodness we have in this group, good intentions of doing good things. Now, as the recipient, it's kind of awkward because it sounds like I'm saying, yeah, you guys did really good to give me something, but that's not really that big of a deal. If I needed a robe, I have many ways of getting a robe. Many people have said, if you need a robe, get me a robe. But it's much nicer to encourage and be involved in giving in this way. And to have everyone, people who want to help you, people who have been helped by you, and that kind of thing. So this is why we do it the way we do it. We try to be as modest as possible. Modest means have the fewness of wishes, apicha, as the Buddha says, because it makes all engagement come from a place of purity. And there's not the greed or the acting on whim and that kind of thing. There's not the pressuring people to do things that they're maybe not that interested to do. It's allowing people to do things they're interested in, encouraging people to cultivate wholesomeness from deep within the heart, from the bottom of their heart, not superficially and not through coercion and that kind of thing. So this is really an awesome thing. I mean, the whole concept of the katina, one thing I may not have mentioned is that the monks can't even talk about the katina, because we have this special time at the end of the reign where it's a measure of our our goodness. It's a measure of our purity, of our good things that we've done, that people appreciated us enough to give us a robe. And if they didn't appreciate us enough, this was a sign. So this cloth, unlike other cloths, can't come from any kind of suggestion from the monks. The monks cannot even hint at it. Whereas in other cases, if you need a robe, you can talk about it, or if you have supporters who have invited you to ask, you can ask them. With this robe, it said, the texts say, it has to come as if it fell from the sky. It has to just come without any instigation, hinting at all from the monks. And so that's really what this is, because at no time, I'm pretty sure, was I hinting at a robe, and yet here now I did hint once we talked about it that the color might be better to be darker. So I'm going to be wearing darker robes now. Why? Because people misunderstand and think that it's somehow a advertisement or kind of for show, that kind of thing. And it's really not. And in fact, a darker color like this is probably more in line with what the Buddha had in mind. At least something a little bit paler or less flashy than this bright orange. So it would be nice to be a little bit more a little bit less obvious, or like a flag or something, maybe. But the robe itself fell from the sky. So this is something that is. I just wanted to express my appreciation at how awesome this is. That just coming together, and it's a token. It's a measure of our group, that we can just come together and do things like this. That it's a measure of all of you and your purity and your goodness and the good things that you've come to through your study and practice of Buddhism. That everyone just comes together and gives. Or does good things. How we can come together in the meditation, how we came together to start this place, how we're having meetings every week, and there's a volunteer group, and there's a study group. Just coming together and working together and doing good things together is really pretty awesome. Here we have 3 people from Sri Lanka, 1 person from Austria, Tina's from China.
No, Taiwan.
Tina's from Taiwan. Chinese people say China, but she says Taiwan. Robin's from America. Anna, where's Anna?
I believe Anna is from Sweden.
No, really?
Sweden and Mexico.
Uh-huh. Anthony's Canadian. Who's next? Who's beside Anthony?
Well, that's Aruna.
Aruna.
Darren is in Australia?
Okay.
UK?
UK.
Jeff is, I don't know where he's from. Somewhere up north.
Neighbor.
No, he's also Canadian. But he's North Canadian. West Canadian. And then Tina, and then us. And then if you look at our group, you know, my father just visited today, and he thought Robin was in the next room when we did this. He said, "Who's that young woman who runs who moderates your group?" I said, "Oh, she's in." He said, "Is she from the area?" And I said, "Oh no, she's in Connecticut." "Oh, I thought she was in the next room." So it's really, we've come together as a really global community. It's pretty neat. So I'd like to appreciate that. I'll give you all a traditional Pali blessing now. This is what we normally do when we're given gifts. I can't bless you and I can't give you, we say in Thai, hai pon, which means to give blessings, bestow blessings, which we can't really do. We can't give you anything. We can only appreciate. But appreciating is important as well, because it's important that we appreciate the good deeds that we do. Before you give, it's important that you feel good about them. While you give, it's important that as you give that you do it with the right intention. And after you give, it's important that you have the right decision or the right concept about what you've done. If at any time you give rise to the thought that was useless, that was bad, that was wrong, or you feel bad about it, or you feel egotistical about it, I'm so great because I gave this, then there's a problem. So we need to keep, best to keep our minds pure before, during, and after. So after, this is a reason why we give blessings. We do the chanting. It's to keep it, to augment, to fuse that good mind, and to keep it strong. So if you just listen, I'll give a blessing now. Yatha varivaha pura paripurenti sagarang evamevaito dinang pedanang kapati ichitang patitang tumhang kipamevat samijato sabe purentu sankappa chandho panaraso yatha manikjyotiyaso yatha ayansakho thakina tina sangham hisupatitita dikaratang hitaya sathanaso upakapatiso nyati dhammo ca ayang nitasito petana boja cakata ulara balanca bhikkhu namanapadinnang tumhehi punyang pasutang anapakanti ayudo balado dhiro vanado patipanado dikayu yaswa hoti yatayatu papacati sabitiyo vivacantu sambarogo vivasato Mate bhavattvantarayo sukhi dighayo ko bhavat abhivadana silisa nityang uddhapachayino Chattaro dhamma vadanti ayupvanno sukham balang ayurarogya sampatti sangha sampatti mevacha ato nibbana sampatti iminate samijato.
Sadhu.
Blessings to everyone. May you all be well and happy. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhante.
It has to be another year. So this one I'm sending to Tina, no? Tina, you want to learn how to make robes?
Yes, please.
Wash it first.
You wash it first.
So Aruna, can you package that up and send it down for us? Send it to Tina?
Tina going to send something, right? Before that?
Oh,
Tina said to match.
no.
You remember?
Yeah, because
We didn't get that one.
Bande can only have 3 robes. So Bande, are you going to keep the old one with the The liner, the wood
Yeah, the
liner.
thing. I don't really know. It'd be nice if I could put a liner on one of these, except they are thick. So if I put a liner, they'd be really thick.
Yeah. So if the liner is not as thick, it can be add on it, right?
Can be what?
Can be sew on it.
Well, I don't know how to sew.
I can do that.
You're gonna come here and do it?
No.
I'm gonna
Take a
send it back.
meditation course while you're there.
And the sewing machine.
No, I can sew. I can sew like this. I'm very good at it, actually.
Well, what you need is a liner that has that's removable, like with Velcro or something, so you can take it off in the warmer weather and put it on in the colder weather. Is that something?
No, because it's nice to have the liner all year round, really. Use it as a blanket.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So if one day you decide to keep the one with the old one with liner, then you could send me one of the new piece. I can add the liner in there.
Oh, that'd be neat.
So when I'm done, I can send it back to you.
Okay, let's do
So
that.
yeah. Okay.
But I'm gonna try to dye what I should probably do is try to dye. I've got some brown dye. I'll try to dye the one that I have. This is the under robe. This is the outer robe.
First time I'm touching.
Upper robe. And this is no good either. I don't think. Oh no, this is good. Ah, this is good. No, wait, yeah.
You mean thick enough?
No, it's not good. That's a problem. You know, because they sew it, and then it's very much like a shirt.
Is it too thin?
And it's not that it's too thin. I'm going to have to cut it. I'm going to rip it. Not rip it, but I'm going to take the thread out. I can do that. I've done it before. Take the thread out, and then I sew this over here. And it's proper, because this is like a shirt, you see. It's got a hole. So it's not proper. Like they have these undershirts, and then they button them up and stuff. Get rid of that. I'll do that.
Okay, so one day you
Actually,
will also.
You could do it, no? You've got all the tools.
So I will need to match it to the old one, the old one.
Well, I have to explain it probably. I can explain it to you. It's very simple.
Okay.
I'll send you one as well.
But do you have anything else to wear?
I don't need to wear it.
Okay.
Just an under thing. Nice to have, but
okay.
I mean, we can do it over video or something. I can show you over video maybe. It's very simple, easy to explain.
Yeah. If I also have your old one, then I can compare too.
These two.
Thank you, Aruna.
Thank you, Tina.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Turn off the camera.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm going to stop the broadcast. Thank you, everyone, for presenting that, and thank you, everyone, for participating in our meeting or watching our meeting, and thank you most of all, Bante, for everything you do. Sadhu.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Bhante.
Okay, bye-bye all. We'll see you next week.